Hey, Coach, how you doing tonight?
I'm great.
How is Cam feeling this evening? And will he be able to
I
go?
wish
Or
I knew. I wish I knew. They're getting evaluated and tested now, both he and Dre. So both of them a little gimpy, and we'll test it out and see if they're able to go.
okay, okay, thank you. And then I know this was the first, I guess, a rematch, right, of the home opener. But with the personnel Detroit will have tonight, how different does that look? What is most important this evening, kind of with a game plan?
Very different. Derrick Rose is a problem. Trying to defend him in the mid, pick and roll, trying to keep him out of the paint, and then just making sure he feels everything we do on his mid-range jumpers. I think he's playing great basketball. He's been playing great basketball for a few years, and they didn't have him last time we played. So that's a boost for their bench. And then adding Blake into the starting unit, trying to avoid being cross-matched and his ability to space the floor and shoot the three. Those two guys primarily are add to what they've been able to do. They've been playing competitive basketball, big win against Miami, tough loss against Miami. I'm sure they're looking to try and get one here, and they play at a high level. So different than the last time we played them.
Chris Kirschner.
I know you had Jeremy in Philly. When you see what he's done this season, have you seen someone who is simply thriving just because of the position he's in, or maybe he hasn't been able to show this kind of ability that he's had in previous stops?
No, in Philly, we were challenging him to grow his three-point shot. He was working with our shooting coach there, Eugene, pretty consistently the time that he was there from start to finish, and they had a great relationship. So you can see the dedication of him improving his shot from day one. He didn't shoot a lot of threes at Syracuse, and he spent a lot of time and work with his perimeter shot. But I think you're seeing the explosiveness this year just with the opportunity. He's proven he's a good shooter. He's shot 38, 39, 40% the last 2 to 3 years. Going back to OKC, in addition to Denver. And so there's no fluke there. He's just getting a greater opportunity to show the full scope of his game in Detroit, which is why he ended up there. But I know he's a guy that has put in a tremendous amount of work. He's got tremendous physical gifts, but you combine that with the work and the work ethic and the commitment to his shot, and you're seeing the results as we are today.
Terrell Thomas.
How you doing, Coach? I wanted to get your thoughts and gather. Did you have any moments today, if you've had any free time, to catch any of the coverage of the inauguration? Did you get a moment to see Raphael Warnock being sworn in as Georgia's first Black senator? Of course, everything with our vice president, the first female, first woman of color as the vice president. Have you had a chance to catch any of that today on TV, and just what are your thoughts in general?
Yeah, I mean, we had some coaches meetings this morning, so I didn't get to see the initial parts of the inauguration. But, having more of an afternoon at home, I was able to catch the tail end of the inauguration, some of the march, or however you say it, the procession to the White House. It's a powerful day. It's a shift in guard. It's a day we've all been waiting for in terms of change of leadership. Fresh beginning, new start, however you want to coin it. I think there was a lot of symbolism in today, a lot of symbolism from the painting that they selected, an African-American painting in the 1850s or 1860s that they selected Dr. Biden and President Biden to have represented in the House. I think there's a lot of symbolism in that. I think there's a lot of symbolism in him signing executive order, with the mask mandate on the federal buildings. It's just encouraging to see something new, something fresh in leadership. It's encouraging for me. I posted about Kamala and, the young lady, and I can't think of her name right now, that gave the poem at the inauguration. To see all of that, to see Michelle Obama on the stage, I thought it was great as a father of a daughter who's Black, great representation of different type of leadership on today in today's events. So there's a lot of symbolism that I took out of today. We still have a long way to go when it comes to policy and change and in our community and our country. But I think the symbolism of what today represents was important to be able to see that, to feel it, and to finally get to this day is really what was most important for me.
Thank you, Coach.
Sarah Spencer.
Will Trey be available tonight?
Yes.
Thank you.
There are currently no hands up for Coach Pierce, so unless anybody has anything final to say, we will let you go. So thank you very much, Coach.
All right. Thank you.